What? Good.
Hi,
everybody. Welcome to Queerdaho. I'm Taylor.
I'm Cricket.
And today, we are starting off a brand new year. Happy New Year, Cricket.
Fuck yeah, Happy New Year, Taylor.
I am still queer. How about you?
I'm still queer.
Yep. New Year, still queer.
Yep.
So today we're going to talk a little bit about all of the legislator against queer folk in Idaho, or at least some of it, and how much it does not make us less queer.
Yeah.
So yeah, good times, guys. But before we start, how are you? Let's check in. How are you?
I'm surviving. I'm actually preparing for a drag competition that's at the Balcony Club here in Boise.
Shameless
Plug, free show every Sunday through the rest of it starts January 19th and it runs through mid-February for 5-week long competition. Come on out, see me perform. It'll be a good show.
My cat Sokka is very excited about it. If you hear that.
Yes.
Well, yeah, exciting. I can't wait to see you perform. I'm going to make great pains to make this one.
Yes, thank you.
Not on the night I'm going to see Hamilton, but
yeah, no, go fucking see Hamilton, bro.
I'm going to see Hamilton, you guys. I'm so excited. My little queer heart is so happy. You know, we love musicals.
I love musicals. If you don't love musicals, that's okay.
If you don't love, yeah, you're still valid. But as a people, it's known.
As a people,
we've been known to enjoy a musical or two.
Correct. As a culture.
Well, very cool. I'm excited that you got into the drag show. I was excited when I saw your name come across their story when they were advertising.
I was excited too.
So yay, everybody go. If you're in Boise, go to the Balcony Club and support Feral Sweet.
Yes. You.
Have you seen any good shows or any good books lately?
I've watched Wicked.
Did you love it?
I loved it. I mean, like, I'm not going to say it was like my favorite movie in the whole wide world, but oh my God, it was good.
I haven't seen it yet, unfortunately. Just because my best friend and I did not plan ahead and buy our tickets in advance. But I think
really,
I'm thinking about organizing like a little like girls' night in where we just like wear jammies and comfy socks and watch because we can rent it now.
Yeah.
So I thought maybe we'll do that for like Galentine.
That sounds like a perfect plan. That sounds like it would be a lot of fun for you.
Yeah. I could get a bunch of theater geeks to come over to my house and watch Wicked.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay.
What about you? Any good musicals, movies, books?
Well, as far as movies, I haven't been watching a lot of movies lately. I have been reading a lot, and I just finished one that I highly recommend just because it's adorable. It's called The Strange Case of the Alchemist's Daughter.
Ooh, what's that?
It is about Mary Jekyll. And she is helping Sherlock Holmes solve some murders. And she runs into some other notable monsters from popular Victorian fiction. And they, have to solve crimes. It's like a young adult book. It's very fun. It's very light. When there's murder, it's like, it's not very much. But, and then I just started this book that I think I'm going to really enjoy. It's called The T-Shirt Swims Club. Stories from Being Fat in a World of Thin People.
That sounds like a really good book.
I'm only a couple of chapters in, but it's really, like, especially if you grew up as a chubby or fat kid, it's really identifiable. And he's hilarious. Like, I was sitting in a cafe waiting. Cricket picked me up to bring me home earlier. And I was reading this book and I kept laughing out loud. Like, I'm sure I looked like a total Looney Tune just like sitting there cackling at my book. But
I love when a book is that good that you just like have to laugh aloud.
I literally had to laugh aloud. I was like, oh my God, this guy's hilarious. So yeah, it's by Ian Carmel and Alyssa Carmel, who is his sister and a psychologist. So yeah, I recommend that, especially if you're somebody that struggled with weight throughout their life.
Yeah.
I also understand the danger of recommending this book 2 chapters in. If it ends up being horrible and he ends up being a terrible person, I apologize in advance. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Yeah. This is so far. This is like what you've read so far. You're enjoying it. Yeah.
So far. Other than that, I've just been on a rewatch binge of SVU because
I love that.
who does not love Mariska Hargitay?
I've been watching. What have I been watching lately? Well, I mean, right now I'm watching Games Done Quick. It's the speed running marathon, like video game speed running. That's been going on right now. So like, that's what I've been watching. Started today.
This is where we notice the age gap between Cricket and I because I'm elder millennial.
And I'm like like I'm barely.
She's like cusp millennial. She like is the millennial.
Yeah, a millennial, if you will.
So it's like, yeah, speed running, watching other people play video games. That's a little bit after my time.
Yeah, that's valid. Not everybody enjoys watching other people play video games.
But I mean, valid if you do. I mean, I guess I can see how it could be relaxing.
Yeah.
Like an ASMR type of thing.
I enjoy it because you get to see the story of the game and like learn about the gameplay. Because like I'm an anxious person. So sometimes with video games, jumping into something brand new is a little intimidating. So sometimes it's nice to get a feel for what the game is before I play it.
I guess I can see that. See, for me, when I watch them, I'm just like thinking about what I would do. I'm like, start it! Let me do it!
See, I felt that too.
I could do it better. Oh, man. Well, very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Also, I like to do a check-in pit stop to remind ourselves that it's not all bad out there, and we gotta survive. It's not all protests and fighting. Sometimes we gotta have our little escapes too.
Yeah, we gotta have our queer joy, because if you don't have queer joy, it's gonna be harder to survive in a cishet world.
Yeah, very true. So, speaking of which, Idaho is trying to legislate the shit out of being trans right now.
Yeah, fuck that.
And by legislate the shit out of, I mean trying to make trans people disappear with legislation.
Which we all know that's never gonna fucking happen, but they're sure trying.
They're sure trying.
Oh, he's trying.
I mean, oh Lord, he's trying. Yeah, well, I mean, just for some background for those that might not be from Idaho, and actually things I just learned while researching for this episode. Idaho's law banning gay sex, have gay sex, just be safe about it. But Idaho's law banning gay sex was only overturned by a SCOTUS decision in 2003.
Which is fucking bonkers.
And it was only definitively repealed in 2022.
Which is even more fucking bonkers.
Which is after gay marriage was legalized here. So technically, like, they were like, yeah, but we could still make it so you can't have sex with your wife or husband. So,
yeah, Jesus.
So thank God that's gone now. But since they are having trouble coming for gay people as a whole, they've really shifted their focus to trans folks.
The good old pivot.
The old pivot. Like, we can't get rid of the gays, so we'll pretend we're okay with them and let them get married. But let's get rid of these trans and non-binary freaks.
Awesome, yeah. Right? Fuck the transes, am I right? I'm allowed to say that. I'm non-binary.
They can say it, you can't.
Yeah. My language.
Yeah, my language. But as of, did you know about this? House Bill 421, which came into effect on July 1st, 2024, transgender people are no longer able to change their gender on official documents in Idaho.
That's fucked.
Like, at all.
That's so fucked.
And don't get me wrong, before it was a journey to do it. Like, you had to jump through so many hoops. Yes. But yeah, in 2018, they made it legal. And as of now, it's it's illegal again.
Which, is fucked on so many levels. Like, I mean, it's not just fucked for trans people as a whole. It's also fucked for the intersex community. Like, imagine you're born and,
Okay, guys, I swear one of these days we're going to get a studio, but for right now, we are recording in my living room with two very rambunctious kittens. And the jingly ball is the only thing that keeps them off of us.
Yeah.
So I apologize for the distraction.
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you can be born and be assigned a gender, right? But like, if you find out that you're intersex and you find out that you strongly identify with a gender that's different than the one you were assigned at birth, you're not going to be able to fucking change that anymore. Like,
it's insane. And they hate trans people so much.
They hate trans people so much that they're
discriminating against intersex people that have existed legally forever.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably a whole nother episode, how long transgender people have existed.
Yeah.
But
trans and intersex people have existed for forever.
The beginning of time.
Since gender was invented.
Since gender was thought up as a social construct. But
yeah.
So yeah, that sucks. Which is why I said, like, I probably turned the mic over to you a lot in this, because as I was researching, a lot of the legislation being passed in recent years has been anti-trans and non-binary.
Yeah.
And that sucks.
It does.
Because I love many trans and non-binary folks. And I was blessed enough that I was born into the correct body. As much as I would like to change parts of it, I don't feel that I am trapped in it.
Yeah.
And I would hate to ever have to feel like that.
Yeah.
And that's what Idaho legislators doing to our kids.
Yeah. Idaho legislators are trapping people in their bodies, basically.
Yeah.
And
nobody cares. Nobody. I mean, to be fair, I'm still learning about transgender identity and things. I'm fortunate to know so many lovely people that have been patient with me and helped me to learn, but I've been willing to learn.
Yeah.
And it just feels like something people are very, very hostile. Some people are and learning about it.
They're just so weird about it. I'll say it. They're just weird about it. Like, it's not that deep, people. Like, just let trans people exist.
They make up these boogeymen in their head.
They do, and they make boogeymen out of trans people. They make trans people out to be like fetishists or something. Like, and that's what they teach in churches and shit. Like, it's bonkers.
Like, literally, none of the trans people I know are like they just exist.
Yeah.
They just, like, some of them have a mustache now.
That's it.
Some of them grew boobs. And we are back. Sorry about that. We had a little technical difficulty there, folks. Yeah. But yeah. That's it. Trans people are not sinister.
Yeah.
They basically, some of them grow mustaches and some of them grow boobs.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it.
They're not waiting in the bathroom to attack your children.
Nope.
Half. Some trans people don't even like children.
Yeah.
Turns out they're just people.
Yeah.
Some that like and dislike things just like other people.
It's funny how that works. It's like people are people.
Yeah.
It's also interesting because like some people are shitty and some people aren't shitty. But just because some people are shitty doesn't mean you demonize a whole group of people.
Yeah, fun fact, I've met a lot, like, by the numbers, way more shitty cis people than I have trans people.
Yeah, no, same. And I'm like in the trans community. So I've met my fair share of shitty trans people and like really cool trans people.
So, in a nutshell, people are people.
Yeah.
So, how can it be that you and I could get along so awfully?
Yeah.
People are people. Gay. Right. Well, that's Depeche Mode is about as gay as it gets.
It kind of is.
Okay, so oh yeah, did we already talk about House Bill 668?
I don't think we did.
Yeah, so that's Idaho House Bill 668 for anybody who's not aware. Bans access to Medicaid for gender affirming care.
Yeah, I know people personally who were affected by that one.
Yeah, so you can't be poor and trans in Idaho.
Yeah, no, fuck you if you're poor and trans. Full disclosure, I'm on Medicaid, so if I ever decided to go on HRT, I'd be fucked.
Yeah.
HRT's expensive, folks.
Very expensive. Which is kind of crazy to me because when you think about it, it's hormones.
It is hormones. You need those to survive.
It definitely doesn't cost that much to give estrogen to postmenopausal women.
It doesn't.
So it's flabbergasting to me.
Yeah.
But, I'm not a doctor, so can't say why it's so expensive. I'm sure there's a reason. Who, unbeknownst to me.
It's those, pharmaceutical companies probably.
Goddamn pharmaceutical companies.
We could go on for hours about pharmaceuticals.
So many hours. But yeah. But although most of the recent legislation has been very anti-trans. Just thought of another one. There's in the Nampa school district, they have a don't say gay policy.
Yeah.
So there's that. So it's like mini Florida and Nampa. Actually, that's a very apt description of Nampa, Idaho.
Nampa and Caldwell are basically...
They are the Florida of Idaho.
Yeah. Jesus.
And anybody in Boise would probably agree with that. Oh, hell, anybody in Caldwell. Any people in Nampa might be offended.
Some Namponians.
Nampanians. Nampanite.
Namponians might also agree, but some might disagree. So she's fucking neurodivergent for this.
So yeah, it's definitely the Florida of Idaho. It's curtain, yeah. Yeah. Well, that's where the Nazarene college is.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of religious folk in that general area. Not that there's a lot of religious folk in Idaho in general.
Yeah. Trust me, I know.
But yeah, that one, and then there's the out trans students to parents, which is incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
When we live in such a religious community. And I mean, you can speak on being a queer kid in the Mormon church.
Yeah, sorry, what was the last thing you said? I had to check something really fast.
ADHD also prevalent in our community. So I was saying you can speak on being a queer kid growing up in the Mormon church and how dangerous it can be for a teacher to out you.
Yeah.
Fortunately, you have supportive parents.
Yeah. No, I have supportive parents. I have been outed before. That's a fun story. I don't know if I'll ever tell it on this podcast just for personal reasons, but it's a fun story. Trust me. Not really, but
not for the faint of heart.
Not for the faint of heart. Sokka came over and just started asking for attention. So
yeah, keeping in with my very gay lifestyle, my cats are named Sokka and Katara after characters from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Arguably one of the earliest queer representation in animation.
Yeah. Oh my God, Sokka.
Don't play with the soundboard. That's not for you.
That's Christ, my dude. He's got...
Wow.
Okay.
That was something.
He was trying to press the fucking buttons.
Yeah.
Smart cat.
Queerdaho, produced by Sokka.
He runs the soundboard.
He would prefer there to be more treat breaks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something I've noticed is most queer folk love Avatar.
Yes. I know so many queer folk who love Avatar.
Right?
I love Avatar. I show my kids Avatar. They love Avatar. Who doesn't love it?
It was really before its time in so many ways. A lot of good lessons in Avatar.
Yes.
I was really kind of hoping for May and Ty Lee to end up together.
Yeah.
I shipped them hard.
I shipped them pretty hard too.
But anyways, back to what we were talking about. But I mean, like, we know how hard it is for queer kids to come out to their parents.
Yeah, it's
why hard. And to put a law in place that not only like doesn't make kids feel safe at school, but to actively go out of their way to make it unsafe for them at home as well.
Yes, like
that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why? You hate trans people so much that you're going to send a kid into what could become an abusive situation.
Easily.
Because you hate trans people.
Right.
I can't, I guess I just can't fathom hating the concept of a person that much.
I can't fathom it either. Even as somebody with religious trauma, I don't hate religious people that much.
No, I don't like organized religion as a whole.
Yeah.
But I love many religious people.
Exactly. It sounds weird.
I just can't fathom it. I can't fathom legislating, hating someone so much that you create legislation to try to stamp out their existence.
Exactly.
And I mean, it just goes on to that old trope of these people. And, there are certain parents that would it seems they would rather have a, dead son rather than have a trans daughter, or a trans dead daughter rather than a trans son. And that's just crazy to me.
It is. It is.
And yeah. So I really feel for trans youth right now in Idaho. It sucks. It sucks. I always try to be a safe space for trans friends and, their family, but I'm also a single 36-year-old woman, so I'm not going to go hang around the high schools and say, hey, kids, come hang out.
Thank you for not doing.
But, I try to spread the word and try to educate where I can. But
yeah,
as a cis woman, I feel it's also kind of hard for me to speak on the subject.
Yeah, I get that as a former cis person, so to speak. Yeah, no, I can agree. It can be hard to know where to touch on it, and especially if you're still learning about it, it can be hard to know how to really help. But honestly, all we can do, even within the community, is just support each other and try to be there for the youth when they're, struggling in the ways that are appropriate, and continue using our voices to try to uplift each other.
I mean, truly. I mean, that's what this podcast is all about.
Yeah.
Is reaching out and letting you know that you're not alone and we're all going through this together. And I was just thinking something that just occurred to me, my friend Cricket. What if, as we close out our show, we start sharing information about an organization that, helps, LGBTQ folks and whatever we're doing for the week.
Yeah.
And the one that's on my mind that I actually did join the mailing list for recently is the Rainbow Railroad.
Oh, yeah.
Which is exactly as it sounds. Countries around the world, people face violence and oppression simply because of who they are and who they love. And the Rainbow Railroad helps people escape state-sponsored violence. And so that's, I think, a really worthy organization to kind of get involved with. Even if you can't donate, even if you can't just like be a shelter or something, you can help get the word out there and help in other ways.
Yeah.
So, and I actually heard about this on one of my favorite podcasts, The New Guys, which is actually two trans guys talking about trans guy stuff and just regular stuff. But, you know, it's very informative and I learned a lot from it. And it's River and Gabe. And so thanks, Gabe Dunn, for introducing me to the Rainbow Railroad.
Yeah. That sounds like a worthy organization. I'll have to look into them some more.
Yeah, I think we could all stand to look into how we can help others that are stuck in a really shitty situation too. We're all in this together.
We're all in this together. And, you know,
it's going to be a shitty 4 years.
Fuck, don't even get me started. The way that I spent like the first or the last month of last year researching and trying to figure out a way to escape Idaho. Oh my God.
And I keep saying I don't understand why I've been feeling so exhausted, but that election season was exhausting and that fallout is exhausting. And if you're exhausted right now, that's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm just exhausted. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere anytime soon. If I do, I will let you guys know in advance.
Yep. And we will Zoom record the podcast,
of course,
for all of our 3 dedicated listeners.
Those and the one other person who listen to my bestie listens to her. Hi, love you. I still need to tell the people in my life who will listen to it about it.
Speaking of which, she has her own podcast. It's called the Indie Film Podcast. And she does it with her boyfriend, Chuck, and they're adorable. And that's available wherever you get your podcasts. All right. Anything else you want to plug or talk about tonight?
We love you. Be safe.
We're here. We're queer. We're taxpayers, bitch. Bye.